Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. Feels like it's been ages since I talked to everybody. Now that I'm doing most of my filmings on the weekends, it seems like a long time in between filming. So today I've got a cash stuffing video. We've got week 3 and 4 of September. Can't believe it's been a fortnight already and I've been paid again. So I'm pretty excited with that. At this stage, I'm happy with my fortnightly stuffing, so I think that's how we're going to continue for the moment. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so sadly this week I don't have any coins, which is a bit disappointing because I've been trying to work on my coin challenge. So we'll see how we go this week. But this week I'm going to do my grocery money in cash and yeah, so hopefully we'll have some from that. And I'm just going to be a little bit more organised with my envelopes. I've just been using my card for everything and things have been a little bit hectic. So, but I'm getting back on track this weekend and getting everything sorted out. And, you know, so hopefully we'll have some more coins for my rollover next week. So let's unstuff these. So I've got $40 left over from my fuel. It looks like now I'm not going to be going out to the other office anymore for work and I'm just going to be busing all the time, which is good because that means I don't have to pay for fuel and my fuel's I've still got a bit over half a tank and that's going to last me for ages because I don't really drive. Very rarely do I drive my car on the weekends. Whenever we go anywhere, the kids like to drive, so I'm usually a passenger. So yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to roll over my petrol money each week, which will be fantastic. And then in my groceries, I have got 150 of my, last week I used the Play Money for groceries and did that online. I do actually have a bonus. So I might end up, we'll see. I might end up putting that money in the bank and paying on card. Not sure yet. But we'll see how we go, how that plays out. Okay. Now let me count up what I've got here. And doing it fortnightly, it definitely feels like I'm stuffing more money. The money that I've got here is my money that I did condensing and that I now I haven't had a chance to get to the bank. So I've got quite a few tens, but they're going in lots of different envelopes. So it actually works out in my favour. I'm still not really loving, it doesn't fan very well, not loving counting this money together, but I think it's just a bit weird to count it separately, so we're just going to count it together. So we've got 50. Actually, I'm going to use my calculator because there is no way I'm going to be able to remember all of this. So 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that is 755, which is what I was supposed to have. So I'll just pop this back onto the tray and we'll get started. Hope everyone's having a great week. I've had a bit of a challenging week at work this week. Parts of the week have been really good and other parts of the week have been, it's still really good and I'm really enjoying it, but it's really, really stressful. My boss has been on holidays for 5 weeks and she is a bit of a workaholic and she's just creating so much work, and she's getting behind, and she's stressed out, which is causing me to be a bit stressed out, but it's really good, and she's lovely. It's just a lot at the moment. So on the weekend, I've got quite a few videos to film. So I'll definitely have a few more out in the next coming weeks. Today we will be wrapping up my quarter 3 challenge. I've got the new one ready. If you're looking to do the quarter 4 challenge, Caro Cash has got that available for free to download on her. If you watch one of her YouTube videos, you can download that. Or if you buy anything from her store, you get a physical one included in your order. So they're great to have. Okay, so let's get started. I'll start with these. I'm not going to do anything in my spending. I've been really good, just taking my lunch every day, and I was buying a drink, and I've ended up, my son and I go halves in a carton of whatever's on special, so that we have a can to take each day to work, and it works out so much cheaper. So we have done that the last couple of weeks, so that just goes in the grocery budget, and I haven't been spending any money at lunchtime, apart from I did get very excited the other day and do some shopping at some Christmas shopping. So I did do that, but if you stay tuned, you'll see my on the weekend when I film my bonus money videos with my my bonus money I got from my last job. So you'll see what I have done with that, and what Christmas shopping I did. I got an absolute bargain. I don't want to mention where I shopped because in case any of my kids watch this, but yeah, absolute bargain. And I got stuff for 2 of my daughters and my sister. So and for an amazing price, which was fantastic. So that was great. And but yeah, other than that, I've other than birthday shopping and a little bit of Christmas shopping, I've not been spending any money, which is fantastic. So let's do the groceries. So I'm going to do 150 in play money, and then I'm going to more play money in there. I'm going to do 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20, 30, 40, 50 in cash. And then, yeah, I'll just work out what I'm doing, because I can't remember now what I was doing. I was going to just this week, I was just going to do it in notes so that I could stay on track a bit better. But then I remembered I've got my bonus points, which made a big difference last week. I got quite a few extra bonus points, so it's definitely worth doing that. So I might have to put that in the bank. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Fuel is getting $40. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Hopefully I'll have that to roll over next fortnight. It's great not having to use my card at the moment. I can't believe how high petrol is at the moment. It is $2.13.9 where we are, which is ridiculous. So comment down below and let me know how much fuel is where you are. So we're in Tasmania, and the last couple of times I've been away, like when we went to Queensland, I couldn't believe how much cheaper the fuel was. So comment down below and let me know how much, the fuel is in your area. And if you have anywhere you can get really good deals. I know that there are some places I see that people have, there's deals where you can get cheap petrol. Where I do at Shell, we sometimes get 4 cents off with my flybys, and with the AFL app, you can also get another 4 cents off a litre. So you can get 8 cents off a litre. But yeah, at the moment, that's still just ridiculously high. So I'm glad I filled up when I did, and I don't have to fill up again for a while. Okay, so let's start with my deals binder. So I think I've colour coordinated everything and got everything in order. So I should just be able to go down my list and everything should be right, hopefully. So my my internet is getting $40. This is working so much better having this in the bank. So when it's due, it just literally comes out and I don't have to worry about taking it to the bank anymore. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 125. So that is due. So that's obviously for this week and next week. So that'll be due next week. And then, yeah, so I'll have a little bit more rollover. So if I might transfer that into a note next week because I want to keep the rollover. I'm not sure whether I'm going to continue. I think I'm just going to continue and just try and get to be like a month ahead in that. The Zip Pay is also getting $40. I feel like I'm rambling a little bit in this video, so I apologise for that. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So still $20 in front in that one, and that is due again next week. And that'll just come straight out of my account. And when I do an unstuffing, I'm just taking my play money out rather than actually having to take the money back to the bank. Now, my phone this week is getting $10. As I was doing this, that is not going to be enough. But next pay, I will bring that up and adjust that amount each week because that's definitely not enough. Water is getting $5. That probably should also get play money. I didn't think about that one. Sophie is getting $10. She's getting actual money. So she has now got $80. So as soon as I get to 100, I will transfer that to her. Mum is she's getting $10 as well. So 20, 40, 60, 70, she's got 80 as well. So hopefully next pay I might be able to get those both up. We'll see how we go. And now my vet pay, which I'm getting so close to finishing, is getting 60. So that's the last of my play money. I've already got 30 in there, so now I've got 50, 70, 80, 90. So this actually falls in the middle of my pay, my two pays, so that's why that's got extra in it. No, we don't not colour it in. We colour it in when we take it out. Every time it gets me. So that is the end. The overspend is done now. So that is the end for that binder. So next is my sinking funds binder. So we're going to do 10 in birthdays, and my son owes me $20 to put back in there. So that will have 20, 35. This week I'm going to put $5 in going out. I just want to try and add to this every now and then. So 10, 20, $30, just so that when my friends ask me to go out, I've got some money already put aside and I don't have to try and build that up too much. Car is getting 30. My rego is due in a couple of weeks, so it'll be interesting to see how much I've got at this when it's time, and how much, whether we can do 3, 6, or maybe even stretch to 12 months. I still haven't worked out exactly how I'm spending my extra money that I received, so I need to sit down over the weekend and work that out, and work out exactly what's going where and whether I pay extra on my rego or not. So I've got 50, 120, 130, 140, 150, 165 now, which is fantastic. So I've definitely got enough for the 3 months, and I've still got a few weeks to go. And yeah, so we might actually be able to stretch the 6 months. We'll just see how we go and see where it actually falls. 6 months will probably be all right, because then that'll get me away from Christmas, which will be good, and away from sort of the new year, because at the moment I think it's October, so November, December, January. Yeah, so it's going to bring me up just till after Christmas. So I think we might try and push that at least 6 months so that we can get away from Christmas. Medical is getting $5. I've got 15 in there, so 20. Everybody at work at the moment is really sick, and lots of coughing and spluttering going on. So I'm hoping that stays away from me, because it's only a bit over a week until my twin's 18th birthday. So definitely don't want to be sick for that. Hair is getting 40 today. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow, and I'm not sure how much it's going to be. I'm getting a couple of extra things done to it, so it might be a little bit more expensive. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. $100. It only cost me $50 last time, so I'm hoping it's you know, not going to be too much more than that, and I'll have a bit left over. But I just want to have enough just to make sure. Beauty is getting $10. Some of my makeup's starting to run low. My primer's almost run out, so I'm going to need to get a new one of those. So I want to put a little bit extra in here for that. Household is not getting anything. Pets is getting $5. I don't think I've got anything in pets, but I do have enough kitty litter to last me for quite a while, which is good. I have stocked up on that. I think I've got 2 bags, maybe 3 bags, or I've just opened the third, so I think I've got 2 full ones and, you know, almost a full one. So that should last me for a little while, so I'll have time to build that one back up before we need to use that again. Adventure is getting $10. Oh, that's a note. So I've got 10, 20, 30, $40 in there. So my note is actually, my daughter found somewhere for us to go camping at Christmas time. A friend that she knows has got a block for, that she's renting out. And so we jumped on that, and I've booked it, and it is super, super cheap, and it's in the location that we want to go, which is fantastic. We can take dogs, so that's great. So I have, just want to, start saving enough. It's going to cost me $120. And so I just want to make sure I've got enough in there to cover that, which is fantastic. Bus is going to be getting 20. Probably due to put some more on my bus card. Might do that tomorrow. I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I'm going to start trying to put $20 a week away for that one. Clothes is getting nothing. Garden is getting nothing. And my emergency fund is getting 10. I think I was going to try and put a bit more in my emergency fund, but I only got 10 today. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. $90 in my emergency fund. Oh, sorry, 190. I was going to say, I didn't think that seemed right. So we're not far off another, filling this one and colouring in another 2 lemons. If you're wondering why I've got 2 trackers for my emergency fund, I really struggle with really large amounts, and by breaking it down, I've not touched this once, and I've always been the kind of person that digs into my emergency fund, and I've not touched this once since I started, and this is now the second time of nearly filling it up. So I've already got my 2 lemons from last time, and then that'll equal 1,000 when I get to the end. So really excited with that. And then Touch is not getting anything, and I've got all my gift cards at the back here. I've got a few more to add to those, but I'll do that in my wrap-up video and explain what they're for, which is really exciting. I've done really well lately with some free vouchers and different bits and pieces, but yeah, I'll share that with you when I do my wrap-up video, which I was supposed to do before this one, but never mind. Nothing in my scratch off. That'll be in my bonus video. In my $1,000 savings challenge, I'm putting in 10, 20, 30. So once again, I'm not going to show you how much is in there. Oh, that's my, how much is in it in the bank. But I'll be colouring in week 3 and week 4. Now I need to make some changes to this because I did this when I was getting paid weekly, and there are 5 weeks in September. There were 5 pays in September. So I think what I might do is with some bonus money is, instead of changing, I was going to make a new tracker, and I really can't be bothered doing that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find an extra $30 somewhere and just colour them in. I think it's the easiest way to do it. So bit of a sneak peek there, and we'll be counting this up at the end of October. So I have to wait until then to see where we're up to. Okay, now my quarter 3 savings challenge, which I'm very, very excited to be finishing today. So this one is getting 35. So a 20 and a 25. So that is now completed. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300. I'm so excited to have that finally finished. So that's going to be allocated into my twins' birthday binder. And also they have sent me their money. Let's pop a fully funded slip in there. They have sent me their money that they're contributing. And that is going to be added. So I'll be doing a video of adding, doing a games day of adding this. And the money that they have added will be getting added to the envelopes. And then, yeah, so I'm so excited that their party's next week, and then I'll do an unstuffing video and show you where everything's going, exactly how much we're spending on things, and then I'll let you know once we've actually had the party, if we ended up overspending and, you know, had any left over, how we went with all of that. Okay, so next we've got my yearly savings challenge. I hope this video is not too long. I have these in my Etsy store. If you've been watching for a while, you will have, you know, seen me do these, this challenge all year. And I've got quite a few of these available at the moment. My glitter ones are really popular at the moment. And they also come in the full size envelope if you prefer to have that instead of folding them. I know some people don't like folding their money. So I've now started offering them with the longer envelopes as well, if that's what you'd prefer. So this one today is getting 30, which would have been my last 30. I'm so excited. I can't wait to unstuff this one. I can't believe the next stuffing's my October envelope. This year is nearly done. So excited. Okay. September done. Okay, so to wrap up this video, so I've actually look at some of my figures this week before I started. I'm filming this a lot earlier in the day than I've usually been filming them when I haven't done them on the weekends. So this week I had 140 points in my receipt jar. So that's on track again. I think I'm up to like nearly 20% of getting another $50 voucher. So that's fantastic. Hopefully the goal is to try and get that one by Christmas. So fingers crossed we can make another $50 by Christmas. If not, it'll be fairly close after. But I'm pretty sure last year I made it just before. So I did cash out my other $50 and I've got a gift card for that. And I'll show you how I'm saving those in my weekly wrap-up video. At Woolworths, I've now got $420 saved for Christmas. This week I managed to get two $20. So like hit two milestones. So that was fantastic. And I think I'm down to like, I've got 40 points at the moment. So it's going to, I'm not sure this week. The bonus points are not as good this week. Whenever I have weeks where I have cat food available, I always do really well. So I did stock up on cat food last week, so I don't have to buy cat food this week. So, and it was on special. It was a little bit cheaper, so that's fantastic. So yeah, I'm doing really, really well with that one. The goal was to try and get to $500 combined, and I've already hit that. I've got $66.81 in my flybys, and I have got, my son owes me $40. He used it for fuel a couple of weeks ago, and I'm just going to put that $40 in an envelope ready for Christmas. So I'm already at $520 saved. So I think last year I got to about 600. I wanted to make it to 1,000, but when my circumstances changed, I decided that my new goal was going to be 500, which I've now hit, and I've still got a couple of months. So I'm going to be working really hard with the gift cards. I was hoping to get gift cards yesterday and ran out of time to get them, so that was a little bit disappointing. But I'm hoping to use some of the gift cards this week to be able to use towards Christmas presents, which will give me points, and I think one of them might be a 10% off. So that'll give me a bit of a discount, which is fantastic. At Flybys this week, I have a booster that's 5 points on your total shop until the 3rd of October. So I might do some at Coles this week. I'm not sure. We'll just see how it all plays out and what's on special where. I've always been someone that has got things like cereal and washing detergent and things that were like items that, you know, you save with my washing detergent. I save $10 if I get it when it's on special. So I'll always go down to Coles at my supermarket. We have a Coles and a Woolworths. So it's always been easy for me to shop the specials, but now I tend to do it on everything. And if I save, you know, you can save up to $20 to $30 just by, you know, shopping the prices at the moment because everything's so expensive. So it definitely pays to check your specials, do a list before you go. I do a list in my, put them in my cart as if I'm buying them online. It gives you a total of everything. It tells me how many points I'm going to earn at Woolworths, and I don't think it gives me Flybys points, but it does tell me my bonus points and everything at Woolworths, and, you know, I can see where it's worth buying things. My son gets pizzas, like frozen pizzas, and they are ridiculous. So I only buy them when they are on special, and usually Woolworths or Coles each week have them. One of them's got them on special. So I just, you know, I buy those from wherever they're on special. So it definitely pays to shop around at the moment. We don't have Aldi here, but I know a lot of people buy things from Aldi, and, you know, that can be a lot cheaper there as well. I've done nothing in my surveys again this week. I don't know whether I'm going, oh, actually I might have done a little bit on my say-so. I tend to do, they're quite quick ones. I'm at $70 in my say-so. I think I might be a bit nearly getting to 75. So yeah, but the others, I just haven't had time. So, you know, when I go to bed, I always used to be a night owl, and now I'm out like a light the minute I go to bed. So, I'm not really having a lot of time. I'm struggling to watch everybody's YouTube, and, you know, I tend to watch one or two a night, whereas I'd sit down and binge watch them. But I still am watching everyone. You know, I'm sort of doing a bit more of it on the weekend than during the week now. And I watch on the bus. So that seems to be when I do most of my watching at the moment, which is fantastic. It, you know, gives me something to, you know, it's nice and relaxing, and it gives me something to do on the bus. So I think that's about all for this week. I'm going to try and do a video on the weekend about how I am saving for Christmas and some tips, and I am looking at doing Vlogmas again this year. It was a lot last year, and obviously this year, now that I am working, not working from home anymore, makes it a little bit harder. But yeah, if you'd like me to do Vlogmas this year, then comment below and let me know. And if there's any videos that you would like me to make that I haven't made recently, let me know. I've just got a list of things to do, and I will try and get through all of them this weekend. But yeah, I'm definitely, you know, can make some different ones if people would like to see something different that I haven't done in a while. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there because I feel like I've dragged this out a little bit too long and been a bit chatty. So thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed to my channel and continues to comment and like. If you can leave me a wind emoji in the comments below. I know the mainland's had a bit of a heat wave. We have had gale force winds in Tassie, and unfortunately we've had one of our beautiful national park areas has been hit with a horrible bushfire yesterday. So hopefully we got some rain down here this afternoon, so hopefully they copped that up there as well, and that's out. But it's such a beautiful area, and it's being wiped out by a bushfire at the moment, which is horrible. But yeah, cold and windy here, which has been quite annoying because we had some really nice weather earlier in the month. So if you can leave me a wind emoji below to let me know that you've watched to the end, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.